Man, that's yet another classic song. What's going on, everybody? This is Ryan A. Polk, and welcome to the wrap up. And if you are familiar with that song, then you should already know that I am going to review Haunted Mansion, which is a remake of the 2000 of the early 2000s version that Eddie Murphy was in, which I feel like I might have been one of the only few people who did like that movie. Yes, I did. I did kind of like that movie. But this movie, it's a little bit different, of course, since it's a remake. And in this movie, you got Rosario Dawson and her son. They hire some people played by Lakeith Stanfield, Danny DeVito, Tiffany Haddish, and Owen Wilson to help get rid of ghosts that are living in their new mansion. And, Haunted Mansion. But, yes, this movie, though, you know what? I did like it better than the Eddie Murphy version. And, what I really did like about this movie is that it had so many references to the Haunted Mansion ride. I'm a big Disney addict. And ever since the age of 3, I've been going to Disney World every year. It's a family tradition of ours. And the Haunted Mansion is my third favorite Disney attraction. And when I saw the trailer, I was able to see a couple of references to the ride, but when I saw the movie, oh man, just so many references to it. And that is what I have to say, that was the number one thing I really did like about it. The storyline is good too, yes, but the references, yeah, that's what did it. In the Eddie Murphy version, you had a little bit of some references to the ride, but not like this one. And if you're a fan of the ride, and if you go to Disney and if you're a fan of that ride, then honestly, I think you will like this movie. Now, I know it did bomb in the box office, but look at what it was competing with. It was competing with movies such as Barbie, Ninja Turtles, and Oppenheimer, or whatever that movie is called. I have not seen it yet, nor have I not seen Barbie. And yeah, it was competing with those. And a movie like this probably would have kicked ass in the box office have it would have been released around Halloween time, which I think that would have been smarter to release it around that time. But hey, to each his own. And the storyline was good, yes, and the acting was good too. Everybody did good playing their parts. It seems like they did pick the right people to play these characters. Danny DeVito, oh man, I just love Danny DeVito. He's such a good actor. Keith Stanfield he's a good actor. Tiffany Haddish, she's hilarious in the movies. And Owen Wilson, he's hilarious, man. It was just good. And there are some twists to the movie. It is kind of different than from what it was to the Eddie Murphy version. But that's because it's also a remake too. And the story, the story, like the backstory of it when it comes to the mansion stuff, they did a good job of telling that story. And I'm trying to even think what I did not even like about this movie. There actually really wasn't. There really was. I can't even say that there was anything bad that I didn't like about this movie, because I did enjoy the movie from start to finish. I thought the movie was going to start out kind of slow at first, but it didn't. It didn't start out slow. It definitely did pick up at the right pace, and it was entertaining. And this is also one of those movies that is fun for the whole family. It's a Disney movie, so of course it's not going to be scary. However, it did seem like it was a tad bit darker than the Eddie Murphy version, and also a little tad bit darker than what you would see from your average live-action Disney movie, which that was another thing that I also had liked about it too, was that it did low key do a little bit of like some dark humor, like dark scary humor in the movie. But honestly, even if I was a kid watching this, I still wouldn't have been scared just watching that, but would have definitely been getting a good laugh out of it. And judge by the way it ended, could a sequel be made? I don't think so. I mean, kind of don't see a purpose of being a sequel made to it. But if they ever happen to make one, would I go see it? Yeah, probably would. Don't know what it would be about, but yeah, I mean, I did enjoy the movie. Haunted Mansion, I do think, is one of the good movies of the year. I just hate that it didn't do good in the box office, because again, I mean, gotta know when the right time to release a movie, so that way you can avoid competition with certain movies. But the movie overall was still entertaining, and yeah, was not bored at it at all. And this movie, it was hard for me to even grade it really, and what to give it out of 5 stars. And another thing I had liked about the movie was the effects. Like, special effects in the movie was good. I mean, you could tell it was CGI, but I mean, but it was the CGI wasn't like overdone. It didn't look too animated. Like, it did look like some shit that you would see in real life. The special effects was good, and yeah, I mean, it was, I really enjoyed it. I almost want to say that I want to see it again. I kind of want to see it again, for real, to be honest. So, for Haunted Mansion's grade, I give Haunted Mansion an A. I give it an A. And out of 5 stars, I give it 4 out of 5 stars. So, should you wait for it to go to the Redbox, or should you go see it? I recommend that you go see it right now. It is really good. Definitely entertaining and just fun for the whole family. And you have fun while being scared, in a way. Kind of like how the way that Walt Disney had pictured it. And until then, this is Ryan A. Polk with the wrap up. Feel free to comment below what you thought about this review or the movie if you've seen the movie. And if you want to see more reviews from me, you hit that subscribe button too.